welcome to Story Time. Happy Friday! I hope everybody having a great Friday. It's the end of the week. So I hope you guys have had a great day today. I hope you guys ain't got to work tomorrow. That'll be awesome, right? I hope you ain't got to work tomorrow. So let me start from the top so I can welcome everybody individually. Give me just a second. Hey, Nino. Hey, Regina. Hey, Lavonia. Hey, Maureen. Hey, Karmin. Hey, Chocolate. Hey, TayTay. Hey, Roxana. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Tara. Hey, Pickle Rick. Hey, Tally World. Hey, Nurse Graham. Hey, Momo. Hey, Sweet Tea. Hey, Elish. Hold on. Oh, hey, Isha. Hey, Sequoia. Hey, Maya. Hey, Bree. Welcome, you guys. All of y'all are old family members. If y'all don't get y'all tail up and go close the door. Hey, Devontae. Didn't see you yesterday, but welcome. Get up and close the door. Y'all act like y'all don't know. Get up and close the door. It's so many of y'all in here yet y'all won't close the door. So please get up and close the door. Guys, it is officially 6 more days before your favorite auntie birthday. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? 6 more days before your favorite auntie birthday. So you still have time to go over to the Amazon wish list and get your auntie something for her birthday. Because if you don't, you already know the consequences. You know the consequences. Thank you, Sequoia, for closing the door. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, TWE. Hey, Strawberry. Hey, Simple. Yes. So y'all still got time to go over to the Amazon wish list and get your auntie something for her birthday, or you will die. In every story from this day forward, you will be a ghost, a memory up. Yeah, you'll be out of there. So run over to the Amazon wish list. You got time. Run over there, get your auntie something for her birthday. Thank you so much. I had to get me a new one, but I'm back. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you're back, Devontae. Hey, Sweet Lime. Yes. So y'all go over and get your auntie her birthday gift. Go get your auntie her birthday. Go get your auntie her birthday gift. All right. Oh, and Miss D told me to let everybody know she's not gonna be here for story time, but she says she is the biggest tipper, and she's already taking that spot. She says she's gonna take that spot. Ain't nobody coming for it. She says she's taking it tonight, and she's already sent her tip of $25. And she said she won't be here, but she know ain't nobody gonna run up on her tip. So if anybody feeling froggy, leave. Come here, D said y'all ain't feeling froggy. She said she got this one in the bag. Hey, Sweet Tea, thank you for slamming the door. Go wash your hands. I don't know why I just have the urge to tell you go wash your hands. I just know your hands smell like. Go wash your hands. Just go wash your hands. Okay, so we're gonna get started in like 5 minutes. So y'all got time to get your cakes, your snacks, your honey buns. I told y'all yesterday to go to Family Dollar to get all your treats. You got time to get your candy, your little mini Snicker balls, your hot wings, your fish, whatever you got to eat tonight. Y'all got get it. Come on. Okay, thank you, Tally World. Hey, you won't be dying in no story. Tally World said my gift should be here tomorrow. So Tally World, you won't be dying in no story, girl. I'm talking about save your life, save preservation, save your life. Hey, Miss Chevy. Hey, Madison. Hey, Creasy. Hey, PT. Yes. Trying to get my head in nursing school. It's killing me. Yeah, but we support you. You know, you got all this behind you, Nurse Graham. You can do it. Okay. All righty. So yes, we will be starting shortly. Did anybody have any questions for the ball? I probably did, Karmin. They come in Amazon boxes, so I don't know what name is on what, but I did go pick up some packages, and it's probably with it. It's probably with it. Okay, let me get my charger. to charge away. Okay, I washed my hands in the rain today. Oh my goodness. Am I going to get this new job interviewed for? Let's see what the ball has to say. Y'all put my cash app in. Moderators, can you please put my cash app in the chat? Tally Word is asking for it. All right, so here we go. We're going to ask you a question, and it is, am I going to get this new job I interviewed for?
It is a strong possibility.
There you go. It's a strong possibility. Ooh, Auntie, when I asked you that question last time with the crystal ball, it actually came true. I told you the crystal ball don't lie. Nah, Auntie, I need to talk to your psychic. What's wrong? So my cash app has just been put in the chat. Any more questions? Any more questions for the ball? We got 3 minutes before we start. Any more questions? Nobody? No? Okay. All righty. So the ball is being put up since we have no questions for it. So y'all, we're gonna get ready to start in like 2 minutes. So hurry up and come out of the bathroom. If you are, taking a shit, cut it short. If you are, should I put my baby there? Woo. Okay. Woo. Woo. Okay. Nurse Grant want to know, should she put her BD on child support?
You can rely on that.
And there's your answer, Nurse Graham. I'm oogling to get pregnant by tomorrow. Oh my goodness, girl. Or any talk to you? Is there any way I can send you my number? Yeah, you can send it to my Instagram. Evelyn, you can send it to my Instagram. That's about what I get through basic training tomorrow. Miss Chevy want to know if she will get through basic training tomorrow.
Without hesitation, yes.
There you go, Miss Chevy. Sweet line, am I going to get pregnant by tomorrow?
No.
There's your answer, sweet line. Will my friend be able to return to work?
The answer cannot be found at this moment.
Answer can't be found at this moment. So, we got time for a couple more questions, because I'm about to get ready to start. I see, I watched the rest last night. Let me tell you, it scared the shit out of me. Girl, you a mess. It shouldn't have scared you like that. Was this my first house? All right, guys. So it is officially time to get ready to start. Okay. Okay, so Tally World, that was you, baby. Okay, so Tally World is now the biggest tipper with $30. She is now the biggest tipper with $30. She said she didn't mind kicking a couple of y'all in the face to take the top today. And that's exactly what she did. She skydived off the roof of her house straight into y'all face. See if she can kick out the biggest tipper. Hey, roll a mile in my shoes. Okay, guys. I'm gonna Bree ask me when we go to the next intermission, so I won't forget to check. But we will definitely get the answer. But if you guys are in the dark, you got your snacks, your cakes, your pies, your cookies, your ice cream, your twisties, your hookahs, your shot glasses, your wine glasses, all that stuff, and you are ready to start the story time, give me a thumb, Tell her. Don't that remind you of your little cousin? He said, little cousin might tell them kid they better put their hands on you, it's gonna be a problem. Little cousin go outside and be like, my cousin said she'll fuck your mama up, your daddy up, like that. I ain't saying all oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. I give it a thumb, So moderators, the cash app that I have so far is Miss D and Tally. And Tally is the biggest tipper so far. All right. So I see we got our thumbs. Oh shit. Thank you, Evelyn. I know, right? My little chair, it fits me down. My little chair, I wish I could spin in this motherfucker so I could show you. But and we got the same color shirt on. Bitch, how cool is that? All right, you guys. I have a brief announcement. So Momo just kicked Tally World out the running for the big tipper. Momo has dropped $45 as the big tipper. She has completely taken over the top spot. Tally World. Just I didn't add no extra this time. I'm telling you exactly what the cash app say, and it say Momo body slammed you and DDT'd you on your lace front. I didn't add the extra. I didn't add the extra. That's exactly what came from cash app with this amount. So I didn't add the extra, Tally World. I ain't add no extra, Tally World. I love you. All right, you guys. No, right. She said, wait. I mean, that came from the cash out. The cash out said that Momo DDT'd you and suplexed you on your lace front from Momo. That was cash out. I ain't add no extra words, no extra sentences. I didn't do none of that. That's exactly what the message said from cash out. And Momo didn't send that message. It was from cash out. Cash out sent me that message. I didn't add no extra, I promise. Ooh, okay, thank you, Taybaby. Okay, Taybaby, you already like, I ain't trying to die. I ain't trying to die. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get this story started. So Tally World, that is officially what? That 30 plus that, well, we might well round it up to 20, right? We might round it up to 20, 1999. Well, $50. So Momo, Tally World just she jumped over you. Real, she high-fived you. Like she went up high five by 5 over your amount. So Momo, that's what Tally World. And yeah, and see, it didn't come, it just came with wait. I ain't putting no extras. It said wait. I ain't add no extras. I promise. Oh shit. All right, guys. So our first story of the night has Sookie, Karmin, and Kim. Momo said, hold up. Sookie, Kim, and Karmin. Thank you, Lavanya. Thank you, Lavanya. I checked it. I have a brief announcement of Tally World. Momo just jumped over you. Her new amount is $60. Yeah, she jumped over you, but she was saying sit your $5 and down before she make change. But them not my words. That came through with the message of, you know how I go. I ain't to blame. Thank you, Karmin. So I see Karmin is in attendance. So Karmin here. And Kim here. Sookie. I know Sookie here. Sookie, where you at? Sookie. Where's my Sookie? Where's my Sookie? Oh my goodness. Nino, where your wife at? I gotta ask Nino. Maybe Nino know. Okay. All right. So here we go. Sookie, Kim, Karmin. This is you guys' story. TT, I said, can you hype me up? I sure can hype you up, Nurse Graham. Go, Nurse Graham. Go, Nurse Graham. Go. And what you don't know, Nurse Graham, is even though I'm sitting here doing this in front of my camera like this, all the rest of your family doing the same thing because it's just a reaction to just. So we all get Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so she with the kids. Okay, sweet tea. Okay, we understand you can. You always. Oh, goodness. Okay, so Sookie, Kim, and Karmin, this is you guys' story. So Sookie and Kim are sisters. Um, they are probably around the age of 50. Ooh, Taylor. So, Bobo. Taylor just dropped over you with $5. She just dropped over you. So y'all see how that's going. You see how that's going, Momo. She ain't backing down without a fight, bitch. So I think she just knocked the chip off your shoulder. You know how you used to do back in the day? You like baddest one hit my hand type shit, or baddest one knocked that chip off. There it is. Okay, so moderators, from now on, y'all keep up with it with who's winning. I'm gonna give y'all the amounts that I'm getting through, and y'all just keep up with who's winning so I can go ahead with the story. Okay, so Sookie, Kim, and Karmin, here you go. So Sookie and Kim are sisters. They're around the age of like Kim's probably like 12. Sookie's like 14, maybe going on 15. They still small, still kids though. And one day they was at home, and everything was going pretty fine, normal day with the family. Ate dinner, watched TV, chilled out, and then it was time for bed. So Kim and Sookie go get in the bed, and they lay down. Now, for some reason, Sookie can't sleep. She's just up. She's laying on her bed, staring at the ceiling. She's up. She can't, sleep. So while she's up, she gets up. She looks around her room. It's dark. The whole house is quiet. So she gets up and she comes out of her bedroom to like go to her parents' room, which at the time was across the hall from her. So she comes out of her room and she looks, to see ain't nobody in the hallway, and she goes over to her parents' room. And before she opened the door, she put her ear to the Momo just sent 25 moderators. Momo just sent 25. So y'all keep up with them out. So she puts her ear to the door. And God damn, y'all are fighting. Okay, she puts her ear to the door and she can hear heavy breathing, which ain't out of the ordinary because if your parents are in the room sleep, you should hear at least snoring, breathing, something along those lines, right? Right. Okay. So they are, she's sitting there, she hears the breathing, and right when she gets ready to open the door, she hears Sookie in like a really deep, guttural voice. And it scared Sookie, like, what the fuck? So she, she walks over to the door and she's like, Mom. And the voice don't say nothing. She's like, Mom. And then she gets ready to open the door, and the voice was like, Sookie! Loud as shit. Scared Sookie so bad, she just closed the door back, ran into her room, jumped in the bed, pulled the covers over her head, and eventually fell asleep. She gets up that morning, and she, they're eating breakfast, and her mom's in there cooking, and she's like, hey, Mom, so, did you call me last night? And she was expecting her mom to be like, yeah, because you was trying to come in my room and I didn't want you in there. But Mom was like, no. She like, are you sure you didn't call me last night? And her mom was like, Sookie, I didn't call you last night. Like, what are you talking about? She like, in the middle of the night, you didn't call me. And she's like, no, I didn't call you in the middle of, no. And Sookie looking all weird. And now Kim is like, you okay? She just put her head down and she just kept eating breakfast. And then, they got up to go outside and play. And while they was outside playing, Kim comes to Sookie and she's like, what's wrong? What are you talking about last night? And Sookie was sitting over to her by herself, I don't want to talk about it. And she like, you need to tell me what's going on. Like, I'm your sister. Tell me what's going on. And Sookie was like, well, last night I couldn't sleep. And she was like, I was laying in the bed and I was staring at the ceiling. And I just got up to go to Mom and Dad's room. And when I got up to go to their room, I could hear heavy breathing on the other side of their door. And instantly Kim was like, no, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear, because she's thinking it's going to get X-rated. But Sookie's like, no, it's not like that. She like, I heard heavy breathing. And then when I got ready to go in the room, somebody called my name from in Mom and Dad's room. And she's like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, because I stood there for a minute. I put my ear back to the door again. And when I got ready to go in the room again, it said my name again, but it said it louder and like it was angry. So Kim is like, are you sure, Sookie? And Sookie like, yeah, I'm sure. So she, they play outside for a while, but Sookie just wasn't right. She just kept staring at her bedroom and her parents' bedroom like she was off about this shit. While they outside playing, car pulls up, and look who it is. It's Karmin. Karmin and her Karmin and her parents are coming over to visit. And they see Karmin sees Sookie them outside. So she like, I'm gonna be outside with them. And she goes over to where they are. Karmin parents go in the house and they talk. So while they sitting out there, of course, Karmin comes over. She like, hey, Sookie, hey, Kim. And Kim like, Karmin. But Sookie ain't as excited. She's just still sitting on the swing, kicking rocks and stuff. And she's like, you're not happy to see me, Sookie? Like, what's wrong? And Sookie like, nothing. I don't want to talk about it. And Kim was like, because the scary voice calls Sookie name last night. So Karmin looks over and she like, what is Kim talking about? Nothing. She's talking about nothing. Kim, be quiet. Like I told you, she ain't talking about nothing. No. She's talking about something like, Kim, what you talking about? And Kim looks over and she's like, you better say nothing. Shut up. Kim was like, nothing. She like, no, come on, Kim. She take Kim over to the slide, and Sookie watched them go over to the slide. She tried to keep eye contact with Kim, just to let Kim know, I'm gonna fuck you up, you say something. She kept looking at Kim, and Kim got over there. You could just tell Kim was spilling the beans. It's just like, all you see is a lot of hand movement. And she like, oh my goodness, like, oh. So Karmin runs back over, and she like, Sookie, you said, so it was a voice to call you last night? It wasn't your parents' voice? Sookie, like I told you, I don't want to talk about it. She like, you gonna have to talk about it because I need to know what's going on. My mom not talking about leaving me here for the weekend with y'all. I need to know what's going on. So Sookie was like, you promise not to say nothing? I promise, cross my heart, hope to die, stick a needle in my eye. I won't say nothing. Well, she told her the same thing. I was in the bed, got up to go to my parents' room. I heard breathing, and I heard a voice like call my name. And the second time it called my name, it was louder and angrier. And she's like, so, and it wasn't your parents? Like, no, it wasn't my parents. Yes, it was. Like, no, my mom said it wasn't her. Kim, who was it? You, Kim? Kim was like, I didn't even know it happened until she said something this morning. Like, no. Somebody playing. Like, somebody playing, Sookie. That's what it is. Somebody playing. You shouldn't be scared because somebody playing. Either it's your parents messing with you or it's Kim. But somebody's playing. And Sookie was just like, starting to think like, could it have been Kim? Like I didn't go in there and check on Kim to see if she was in her room. It probably could have been Kim. So she started to feel a little better, like she chopped that shit up to, it was Kim. So, Karmin, like, she spent the night, and her mom was like, be good. We'll be back to get you on Sunday. And it's like, okay, cool. I'll see you later. So they stay outside and play till about 8:30, and then they come into the house. When they come in the house, Sookie and her mom tell them, y'all need to go upstairs, take them clothes off, get in the shower. One of y'all can get in my shower, the other one get in the hallway shower, and get ready for dinner. So they run upstairs, and because Kim was the baby, she got in the hallway shower, and Sookie let Karmin get in her parents' shower, like, you can go first. So they're like, okay, cool. So Sookie goes back downstairs, and she sits in the living room floor, and she starts to watch TV. While she's watching TV, you hear like a loud bang, like bang. Ah! So instantly, Sookie mama come out the kitchen like, what was that? What was that? And she like, I don't know, it came from upstairs. So she instantly starts to run upstairs. You can hear her crying as she's running up the steps. Sookie's running up the steps. They look in the hallway bathroom, and Kim is in the bathroom, and her mouth is bleeding, like really, really bad. And mom's like, oh my God, Kim, what happened? And Kim is just crying. So the mom like tries to wash Kim's mouth out so she can see what's going on. Kim's whole lip is busted across here, and this front teeth is pushed in away from the gum. Like, her mom was like, we gotta take her to the dentist. Like, instantly, like that nerve was exposed. Kim was shitting on herself. It was hurting so bad. And they kept asking her, like, what happened? What happened? And she just kept holding her mouth, like, crying about her mouth. So her parents was like, you and your cousin stay here. We need to bring your sister to, this emergency dentist so he can fix her mouth, because she's gonna lose that tooth. Like, she can't lose the tooth. You know what I'm saying? That nerve is exposed. She ain't gonna be able to sleep. She's in a whole lot of pain. Can I trust y'all to watch the house till we get back? And Sookie was feeling a little off about this shit because what happened the night before. But of course, Karmin was like, we'll do it. We're good. We'll stay. We'll watch the house. Okay, Karmin. Well, y'all don't open the door for nobody. I'm gonna be calling to check on y'all periodically. It shouldn't take us too long. If it do, I'm gonna keep calling. Y'all just keep the door locked. Don't open the door for nobody. When we go out this door, you lock the door. Before they left, the dad walked around the house, made sure all the windows and stuff was locked. So all they had to do was lock the big door when they left, when the parents left. So mom was like, we'll be back. They had Kim. They took him on out the door, and Karmin locked the door. So Karmin's like, it's your turn to get in the shower. And she like, man, you seen my sister's mouth? You seen Kim's mouth? Like, what the hell happened? And Karmin was like, I don't know. She wouldn't say nothing. She just kept crying and screaming, man. But, I'm going to sit down here and watch TV. But your mama told her we had to get into, I guess dinner is in the microwave or in the oven or whatever. So you go ahead and get in the tub, and I'm finna go warm my food up. Okay, bet. That was the plan. So Karmin goes into the kitchen to warm her food up. Sookie goes upstairs to get in the shower. She gets in the hallway shower. She gets in the shower. She's in there just washing and stuff, washing her hair and everything. And all of a sudden, it's like she noticed that the water is like ankle high. Like she looks down and the stopper's not in the tub. So it's like, why the fuck is the water rising? It should be like going down, So she reaches down to like stick her finger in the hole to see if it's like hair or something blocking the water. And as she bent down to put her finger in the hole, something pushes her head from the back. Boom, her head hit the faucet. She falls back. She's out at this point. Karmin hears the thud. She runs upstairs. She goes to open the door and she sees Sookie levitating in the air as if someone's carrying Sookie. She's like, her body's limp. She got her arm like thrown around somebody's neck. It's like she's just out. And this shit has literally got her like it's gonna take her across the threshold like you get married. You know what I'm saying? And she sees this shit and Karmin just screams like, Sookie! And this shit lets Sookie go. Sookie hit the ground. Boom. Her head hit the ground. Boom. So now Karmin is like, oh my God. She runs downstairs. She gets the phone to call, Sookie's mom. The phone ring. Nobody answer. She hangs up. She calls again. Phone ring. Finally, somebody picks up the phone. She's like, Auntie, you need to come back to the house. Something's wrong with Sookie. Sookie hit her head. Something is wrong with Sookie. And she's listening. As she's listening, she just hears on the other end of the phone. It ain't her auntie. It's this weird ass fucking sound that's clearly coming out of a person's mouth, but this shit don't sound right. So she throws the phone down. Like, what the fuck? She throws the phone down, run back upstairs to Sookie, pulls Sookie out of the bathroom because she all naked and wet. She pulls Sookie out of the bathroom and cover her up, checked her head. Her head wasn't bleeding. She just kept like trying to wake Sookie up. She closed the bedroom door and she's trying to wake Sookie up. While she's trying to like slap Sookie in the face, like, get up, Sookie, get up. She hears the doorknob of the door turning. Click, 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 click. She turns around. She look at the door. Sookie, get up. Get up, Sookie. Click, 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 click. Sookie, get up. Like, get up. And then Sookie's like slowly coming around. She's like, what? Oh my God. Like, my head hurts so bad. And Karmin's like, get the fuck up. Like, get up right now. Get up, Sookie. And Sookie's like, what's going on? Like, she had to pull Sookie up by one arm. Sookie falling out of balance, can't catch her balance. She pulls Sookie over to the side of the bed, and they both hit the floor because Sookie can't keep her balance, so they both hit the floor. When they hit the floor, the door pops open. Bah! Hit the door, hit the wall, boom. And they were just laying on the floor, and Sookie's like, Mom, them back. She's like, shh. And they laying on the side of the bed, like on their backs, but they looking up under the bed because they can see the door from up under the bed. So they looking up under the bed, and Sookie keeps saying, is my parents back? And Karmin's like, shut up. Shut up. She never sees any feet, anything at the door. She just seen the door open. So she's laying there like, just be quiet. Be quiet. Somebody's in the house. Just be quiet. And Sookie like, somebody's in the house. And she like turned her head this way to get ready to sit up and say something to Sookie. And when she turns her head, it is a whole haggard woman like levitating right over her body, like looking at her ass in the face. She had no idea that goddamn lady was there because she was looking up under the bed. When she looks up, this shit is right here in her face, like hovering over her face. And she looks and she's like, Sookie! And this shit like starts to push her face like really hard. She's screaming like, Sookie, get her off me, get her off me. And Sookie like sits up and sees this shit on top of Karmin, and she just pulls it by the legs. Like while it's still in the air, she just grabs the legs of this shit and snatches back and falls. When she falls, this shit falls, but it lands on its feet. And that shit stands up, and it stands up tall as shit. It's towering over Karmin and Sookie, like really fucking tall. And this bitch is pop locking like she at the club, like you can hear all that shit. So Karmin is like reaching for Sookie, like their hands are basically trying to get to each other. She's like, get up. And this shit like leans down, drooling like this black stinking shit out of his mouth all on their face and everything. Like Sookie's like, because this shit is right in her face. She just keep her eye closed, like trying to keep her mouth closed, because this shit is slobbing all over her face and shit. And Karmin is like, run, Sookie. And the shit looks at Karmin, and Sookie rolls over, and she just runs out of the room. When she runs out of the room, she turns around and looks back for Karmin, but the door closes. Boom. Karmin is like, Sookie. You can hear her like right at the door trying to open the door. She's like, Sookie, open the door, Sookie. And Sookie like, I'm trying. Like you can tell she was, her little body wasn't doing it though. She was just like, boom, boom, boom. But her little body wasn't doing nothing. All of a sudden you hear Karmin scream like, ah! She sounded like she was being snatched away from the door. Her voice sounded like it was leaving the door. So she's like, ah! And you just hear boom, and she ain't screaming no more. So Sookie got her ear to the door, and she's like, Karmin. And she hears like, so she backs up from the fucking door like, what the hell is going on? The door is like snatched in, like it breaks in pieces and everything, as if it was so much suction in the room that it snatched the door inside. She just seen pieces of that shit like fly into the room like, bah! And this shit hand comes out and grabs the wall. Sookie takes off. She takes off down the stairs as fast as she could. She was screaming for Karmin, like, Karmin, you need to get up. And she runs right out the fucking door. When she looked back, that shit was coming down the stairs. Sookie ran right out the door. When she got down the bottom step, the door closed. She like, fuck, Karmin. So she runs over to her bedroom window and just started launching rocks at the window like, Karmin, like throwing rocks. And I guess Karmin eventually after throwing like 20 fucking rocks up there, Karmin finally gets the fuck up, and she comes to the window like, what the fuck? Why are you out? What are you doing? You left me in there? She like, bitch, come on, like, just jump, I'm gonna catch you. That's a hell no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna break my fucking leg. She like, girl, you better fucking jump. You wanna go? Did you see that shit? You wanna go through that shit? Go ahead. You bad. Take your ass on downstairs and go down there and have a whole motherfucking pop locking contest with that bitch in the living room. Since you bad. Cause no, you act like you see that shit. And she like, you really left me in here. Bitch, look, go downstairs. I'll be in the front. Just like the thing downstairs. I told you that bitch is downstairs. Pop like she ain't fucking breaking some damn well. You go down there, you're gonna have to dash your way out this motherfucking house or something, because I'm not coming in to get you. Like, you can jump. Like, I ain't fucking jumping. And all of a sudden, she looks back and she sees this shit. This shit is like so tall, they got to duck down to come inside the fucking room. Yeah, all she sees is bright red eyes and that shit like it's coming for her. But alley-oop, that ass was out the window. Boom! She fell on Sookie so goddamn hard. They both was knocked out there in the front yard. They are woken up by Sookie parents and Kim and shit. And they like, what the fuck are y'all doing out here in the yard? And they wake up, and the first thing they do is look at the fucking window. Like, somebody's in the house, mama. What? Somebody's in the house. Kim like, Mom, I think you might want to take them to the doctor now. And Karmin like, auntie, it's somebody in the house. It's a woman. Like, a woman? What she look like? Like, the bitch is like 18 foot 76, and she's black as shit, and she got some stinking breath with this bullshit coming out her mouth. Like, auntie, I don't think you want to go in there. And at first the dad was like ready to charge in, like, who the fuck in my house? But after they gave the description, he like, y'all been drinking the peach schnapps in the refrigerator. Like, no, we ain't had shit. Get y'all ass in this house. I'm not going in the house. I'm not going in the house. Call my mama, tell her come get me right from the front porch. I'm not going in the house. Get in the house. Ain't nobody in here. Come on. Man. So they get ready to walk in the house. The mom got her arm around Kim. Of course, Karmin and fucking Sookie in the back walking with their head down, feeling like they forced to come in here and die. Time dad unlock the motherfucking door, open the door to go in. This big, tall, lanky, black bitch is standing in the goddamn living room. This bitch like, ah! Dad saw that shit. He closed the door right on back. Get in the car. Get in the car. They rushed off to the car ASAP. ASAP. Girl, we ain't calling your mama to come get you. We going to visit. We going to stay there. Honey, they jumped in their car and got the fuck on. They left. Went to the auntie house. They don't know what the fuck caused this shit to start. They don't know what happened. Like, they couldn't even tell me why all of a sudden out of the blue this voice and all this shit started happening in the house. They have no fucking idea. But when they got back to the house, the shit was like gone. Like, they didn't hear it. You know, everybody was on edge for probably like a good 3 weeks, you know, watching around corners. And when the mom asked Kim what happened, Kim said somebody pushed her head and her mouth hit the pipe. Same way it happened to Sookie ass when she was in that bathroom. So I'm assuming it's something up with the bathroom. I don't know for sure. They don't even know for sure. I'm just thinking it got something to do with the bathroom because I don't know. That's what it got physical. I mean, she heard the voice in her parents' room, but it got physical in the bathroom. So I don't fucking know how this creepy shit got started, but it ended just as fast as it started. So, yeah. That is you guys' first story of the night. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie, check out the Amazon wish list and get your auntie something before it gets too late, and meet me back here in 2 minutes to start the next story of the night. Oh, yeah, the dad was done. Dad looked at that shit and said, no, ain't turn his ass around. Get in the car. Get y'all asses in the car. I told y'all about coming around here fucking with these people. Pop like, no. Car, about face, run. Double time. Get your ass in the car. He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing. It's so funny though, because the dads are always like that. Every time I hear the stories, the dads are always being told as the coward. And okay, Evelyn, that'll work. I can get it that way too. The dads are always looked at as the coward, but when you talk to these people and they tell a story about how the dad the coward, this is the dad faced the entire story. Dad faced the entire story. Like, you ran? She lying. Kids in the background like, okay. So I figured out, after talking to all these people and getting all these stories, you know what I came to the conclusion of? Men are more self-preservant than women. Because the dads will leave their entire family behind. They don't give a shit. Entire family pull off, leave y'all in the street to fight Emily Rose and whoever else come out the damn house. Dads don't give a shit. Dads don't care. Moms might, depending on how her mood is. Dads don't give a shit. Dads don't care. Dads don't care. My dad didn't care. They dad didn't care. Dads don't care. Dads are about saving their fucking self. Period. You have to be fast if you want to keep up with your dad. That's the only thing that's gonna save your life. Speed. You gotta be as fast as your dad to save your life in a situation like that. Because dad will ride, he will ride the fuck off without you real quick. And swear he never knew you was chasing the car. So think about that shit. All right, you guys. So it's time to start the second story of the night. If you guys are ready, go ahead and thumbs up the live. Thumbs up the live. Okay, so moderators, who won? Who won the biggest tipper? The kids didn't bring anything new in the house. Mom said what she brought in the house wasn't new, but it had been somewhere else for a while. Like, if I loaned you a pair of earrings, you had that shit for like 3 to 4 months, and you just brought them back to me. She said she had that type of stuff, but it wasn't nothing new. So she didn't feel like it came for anything like that because it wasn't new. Momo won. Okay. Congratulations, Momo. You won the biggest tipper. You already know, girl. Movie time for you. Movie time for you. Love. Movie time. Right. That's what self-preservation means. Save only yourself and no one else. That's why it's your job to save your damn self because your parents ain't gonna do it. Yes, you are so welcome, Momo. And Talent World, just because you went at it with her in this shit, I'm gonna go ahead and add you too. So there's no loser tonight between you two. I don't want to cause no beef between the family. So I love both of you ladies. Thank both of you ladies, y'all. Both big stories, okay? Can we agree on that, ladies? Tally? Momo? Okay. All right, yes. Don't want nobody to feel left out. It's all love here. Both of you ladies will be in the store in story time. Oh, Talent World ain't say nothing. Did she leave? Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope she don't feel left out or anything, because that ain't how I want her to feel. But she'll show back up. Everybody find their way home. All right, so let me see. Do we have enough thumbs? Is everybody back? I don't have enough thumbs, so it's like some of y'all still in the bathroom. Come on, y'all. Talent World will be back. Look, there she go. What happened? I missed my phone froze for like 10 minutes. Damn, Talent World. Thank you, Nakia. How's it going? Looking all sexy in that blue with the headband. Talent World, Momo is considered the biggest tipper between you two. So I guess you were out of the game, out of the running. You weren't going against her no more. Am I correct to say that? Did she win? Or are you still fighting? No, man. All righty. Let me know, Talent World, what's going on, so I can let you know what's going on. So our second story of the night is Nicole, TayTay, and Trena. Nicole, TayTay, and Trena. Let me see. I seen TayTay. I ain't seen Nicole. That's okay. I don't want to burn down no bridges. You ain't gonna burn no bridges, Talent World. I'm just telling everybody that you are not gonna burn any bridges because you ladies went at it very peacefully in a competition, very peacefully. And there are no losers here. You ladies, both of you ladies will be in story time. So both of you ladies will win. I'm not gonna just make it one winner. Both of you ladies will win. So everybody can feel included. Nobody feel left out or burning no bridges. Oh, Nicole is here. Okay. Nah, we good, but it's just family fun. Exactly. Mama still love you. We still love you. Right, just only burn that bridge that go over Lake Mill. You can burn that bitch down. But anything else, you ain't got to be worries. I'm burning no bridges. You good. All right, guys. So Nicole is here. I think TayTay is here somewhere. And Trena. She's why I burned his hell on you, a bitch. You a whole bitch talent. All right. So Nicole, TayTay, and Trena, this is you guys' story. Yeah, this story comes from another school bus incident. Now, here we go. Trena, Trena was, let's see, special. Trena required supervision on the bus, and she had classes and all that stuff, right? So when she would get off when she come out of school, there would be a bus driver and an assistant, to be with the special education kids when they got ready to go home, just so somebody to always keep an eye on them. Nobody's, eating boogers off the window or no stupid shit like that. You know, it's always an assistant on the bus to keep an eye on them. So Nicole is the bus driver and TayTay is her assistant. So it's a Friday. It's Friday afternoon. All the kids are super excited for the weekend. And Nicole and TayTay is sitting out in the bus lane waiting on the kids to come out. Now they send the special education kids out first because they don't want them mixed in with the rest of the kids running, trying to get to their bus and knock them down possibly. So they come out first. So when they come out, of course, Trena is like the last child to get on. They get all the rest of the kids on, and then Trena gets on. She sits right there in the front because for some strange reason, Trena like to call out the color of the cars and, you know, what kind of car it is. Now, this girl is on top of her fucking game with these cars. She ain't got to see a symbol. She can look at this car and tell you exactly what make, model, year, all that. She just, I don't know. She was just in the cars for some reason. I don't know. But she could call a car out. So she used to always sit in the front. That would calm her, you know, when she was on the bus, where she'd sit in front and be like, that's a blue Altima. You know what I'm saying? 1996. Like, she can do that. So that's what she used to love to do. So one day she was sitting in the front of the bus. She's the last stop. So they had got all the other kids off. And as they were pulling up to her stop, she says, you know, that's my mom right there. And they noticed that it was a lady standing on the side by a car, you know, looked like they was waiting on the bus. So they pull up, you know what I'm saying? She walks over to the bus and she was like, you know, she's like, Trena, come on, baby. So Nicole and TayTay, you know, Nicole stopped the bus, TayTay helps her off the bus. And they like, you know, everything is okay. And then Trena, for some strange reason, Trena looks up and she looks at her mom and she's like, you're not my mom. So TayTay and Nicole is like, huh? Before they even let her off the bus good, like TayTay still had a hand on her shoulder, like, wait, what? She like, that's not my mom. Okay, you just told us this was your mom. She like, that's not my mom. So they like, okay, where's the person that's supposed to pick you up? The fuck? Okay, so they take her back to the school. They let the school know, hey, look, the people that's supposed to pick her up, want nobody down there for her. This lady claimed to be her mama, or she claimed that the lady was her mama, but then the lady wasn't her mama. I don't know what's going on. Like, what you want us to do with the kid? So they called, you know, reached out to her dad. Her dad was like, bring her to the house. You know, don't drop her off at the bus stop, bring her to the front door so we can walk out the house and pick her up. Okay, fine. So they give them the address so they can take her. They are riding around for some reason. Their GPS will not take them to this damn address. They keep turning down streets and the GPS is like recalculating. What, baby, where the hell do you stay at? And Trena like, Put it in your phone, TayTay. So TayTay put it in her phone. She put the, you know, put the GPS address in her phone. And she like, okay, turn around. So she turns around and she goes on a different street and a different street. And they do this for almost like 30 to 45 minutes. They call the dad. The dad like, what street you on? I've never heard of that street. You know, like they are going through it. This goes on until damn near 5 o'clock of them playing Russian roulette these fucking streets. I'm trying to find out where she lives. Finally, she gets to a street that she knows, and Trena like, that's my bus stop. So they're like, okay, cool. So we must be close to the house now. How do we get to your house? And Trena was like, that's Mr. Baker car. Mr. Baker car is down the street from my house. Mr. Baker car is down the street from my house. And they were like, okay, so turn that way. So they turn that way, you know, going on down. And they're like, which house is yours, baby? And she's like, there's my mom. And they look, but they don't see no damn body. Like, where, baby? At my house right there. What color is your house? Green. They see a green house. They pull up, hit the horn. A man comes out of the house. He comes out of the house. He said, oh, thank you so much. I'm so thankful. He said the last bus driver that had this issue just dropped her off and went on. Didn't even try to help her find her way home. So I appreciate you ladies for going out of your way, you know what I'm saying, to help my baby home. And, you know, they were like, oh, it's no problem. He was like, how long have y'all been trying to, you know, find the house? And they were like, we've been at this for like hours trying to find this house. And she don't really know how to get there, you know. And he was like, I'm so sorry. Can I invite you ladies in for a drink? You know, tea, lemonade, just something. I really appreciate what y'all did. And TayTay looks over and she's like, what you think, Nicole? Nicole was like, that's fine. You know, it's just lemonade or whatever. So she gets out of the car. She gets out of the bus. She left the bus running. She told him she couldn't be long, so hurry up. So they go onto his porch, and they're standing there. But they can still see the bus, so they stand on the porch. And he goes into the house, and he's like, "I'm gonna go get your lemonade." So him and Trina go in the house, and TayTay and Nicole is standing on the porch. All of a sudden, a woman comes to the door. She comes out. She looks at him. Who are y'all? See that big ass bus in front of your house? We drive that. We the bus drivers. Why y'all here? Okay, we dropped off a child at this house. My daughter. Whoo. Okay, yeah, we dropped off your daughter. We did. Okay, so she's here. Why y'all still here? TayTay looks at Nicole, giving her that look like, all right now. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna ask my husband because there shouldn't be two random women standing on my porch. Okay, go ask your husband. Tell you. She closed the door. Good couple minutes go by. The husband comes out. He got the tray with the lemonade on. He's like, here you go, ladies. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And they're like, it's fine, and they drinking the lemonade. What's good, He like, I want to apologize again. I'm so sorry. And they're like, it's fine, it's okay. He was like, can I offer you ladies something else? I have chips. I know y'all been riding around. I have like chips and I have fruit. Do you want something to eat? And TayTay was like, I can eat a bag of chips. Nicole was like, bring me, a piece of fruit, an apple, something to be fine. And he was like, okay, I'll go get that. And he goes into the house. And when he goes into the house to get this shit, the woman comes to the door. She pulls the curtains back. She see them still standing there. Let the curtains go, snatch the door open. Why the hell are y'all still here? TayTay look at Nicole like, do these motherfuckers not communicate in this house? Like, why the hell is she still asking us that? And the lady looks at her and she's like, you don't need to be asking her. You need to be asking me. You need to be talking to me. You want to know why I'm asking you this? Because I want to know why you're still standing on my damn porch when I asked y'all to leave. Nicole, like, first off, you never told anybody to leave. You said you was going to talk to your husband and find out what's going on first. You never said anything about anybody had to leave, and we are here because your husband asked us to stand here. Oh, he did. So y'all the little hussies he been talking to? The fuck is going on in their marriage? Look, lady, I don't know nothing about who your husband fucking or texting or sexting. That ain't got nothing to do with us. We just brought your damn child home. Now, you need to go on with all this attitude. You can't be grateful we brought your baby home. The last goddamn bus driver dropped her ass off on the corner like she was a piece of trash and just let her ass risk walking home on her own. We brought her home. So you don't have to be that way with us. And she, like, the lady starts to get mad. Her face is turning red. And she's like, who the fuck? Like, her eyes and everything's turning red. She's like, who the fuck are you talking to? And at this point, Nicole is walking up on her and TayTay like, no, stop. She like, you know what? She opened the door, screams out her husband's name, slammed the door behind her. Nicole like, Tay, this bitch come out here on that stupid shit again. I'm gonna put this bitch to sleep. One pop, bow. I'm gonna put this bitch to sleep. Man, like, look, we just gonna tell the man, thank you. I don't want to be rude and just leave. So we just gonna tell the man, thank you, and then we can go ahead and go. Fine. Just long as his bitch don't come back out here, I'm gonna have to turn that motherfucker upside down. Okay, cool. So the dude comes out and he got like this basket in his hand. He got all different kinds of chips, cheese puff, Doritos. He got everything. He like, here you go. I didn't know what kind of chips you would want, so I just brought all the chips that we had. And TayTay standing there, and they looking pissed off. And he's looking at them. And he's like, "Are you ladies okay? You don't want the chips?" And they're like, "What the hell is going on in your house?" And he's like, "Huh? What do you mean? What the hell is going on in your house? Because your wife keep coming out here confronting us like we two hussies," her words, not ours, that like we two hussies that you messing around with. And all we trying to do is let her know we brought your damn daughter home. But she keep cursing us out. And the dude dropped the basket, like, boom. And he's looking at them. He's like, who? Your wife. What do you mean? Nicole, like, so your wife done already came out here and practically called us hoes. Told us to get the fuck off in front of her house. Your wife, that lady you bang every fucking night that seems to be on edge, her. And he's like, I'm not married. Okay. Well, your mistress, your girlfriend, your little side chick, whoever the fuck she's supposed to be, just let her know. Don't keep coming out here with all that attitude. I'm gonna bust her ass because I ain't did nothing to her. I just try to help y'all child get home. And the dude is like turning around, looking in the door. He looking at them, and he looking in the door. He like, I don't have a girlfriend. What are you talking about? And TayTay looking at Nicole like, he wonky. Something's wrong with him. He like, I don't have a wife. Like, tell me what you're talking about. And they like, a lady keep coming out this fucking house. It's a lady in your house. No, there's no ladies in my house. It's just me and my daughter. There's no women in this house. Like, sir, there's a fucking woman in your house. Like, I don't know what the hell you talking about, but there's a woman in your house. I swear there's no woman in my house. All right, open the door. So he opens the door and he stands there. He's like, you free to walk in and look if you want to. There's no woman in my house. So Nicole steps in and she looks around and she see pictures on the wall and on the mantle, and sure as shit, there's no woman in these fucking pictures. It's just him and his daughter and all the fucking pictures in his house. There's not one woman. So she's like, sir, I swear a woman been coming out your house talking shit to us. I swear. And he's like, I don't know. I don't understand. Like, you know, Trena's in her room. I don't understand like what's going on. And when he say Trena's in her room, you can hear her like, hi, mommy. And he turns around and he look and he's like, Trena. And he rushes upstairs. He like, help me. And Nicole and them is like, he want us to fucking help him? He like, please help me. TayTay like, come on. And they run inside the house. And he said, you know, he gets upstairs in front of her room. And he like, help me. He opened the door. And she's standing there like. And he comes in and he's like, Trena, baby. And she's like, huh? You okay? She's like, yeah, mama just slapped my hand really hard. And he like, and Nicole is poking his ass in the back like, I told you there's a damn woman in this house. And he turns around, he like, it's not her mama in this fucking house. There's a woman in this house. And when he says that, instantly Trena turns around and her face get really mean. Like her eyes start to go in real mean. And she looks at him and she says, I'm always in this house. Voice completely changed. Not a little girl voice. Trena even has a speech impediment. She has a speech impediment. She talks like this. She you know what I'm saying? She has a speech impediment. But this shit came out crystal clear. Like crystal. Like no speech impediment. Grown ass woman voice. And he looks, Nicole look, TayTay look. TayTay like, oh hell no. She turns around, Nicole grab her ass. No, you ain't leaving me in here. No. So they both peeking around the man. And she, you know, Trena turns back around and she's like, she giggling and shit. And he looked back at Nicole and TayTay and they like, one step back. Now they in the hallway looking at this shit like, sir, what you want to do? What you gonna do? And he's like, I just need to like, I guess get my daughter out of this house. And again, Trena turns around, woo, face all fucked up, you know, all mean looking at shit. And she's like, my daughter's not going anywhere. Did y'all hear that? Nicole? Excuse me. He looked back. Oh, Nicole. Oh, they were gone. Nicole and TayTay, all he heard was the door close. Bloom. They ass was wide open running to that motherfucker. They got right in the damn school bus. She gets ready to close the door. When she get ready to close the door, hands grab the fucking door and they look and it's the fucking mom. Like it's that lady that's been coming to the door, snapping on them the whole fucking time. She like open the fucking door, like she is pulling this door open and TayTay like, close the door, Nicole got both hands on this little handle thing trying to close the fucking door, but this bitch is cock diesel. She like it's nothing, like just pulling the fucking door open. She's like, I'm gonna kill you. I told you to leave. I told you. She trying to push the door open. But TayTay come out the back with one of them Karate Kid kicks. Yeah, kick that bitch right off in her chest. Boom. She goes back. The door is closed. Nicole take the fuck out. Nicole drives as fast as she can, trying to get out this fucking subdivision, this little area where she had to drop Trena off at. Y'all, every street she went down brought her back to the same street that Trena lived on with this fucking lady standing in the middle of the fucking street like, come on, bitch. come on, you gotta come my way. And they like back the bus up and try to go back the opposite direction. And they just keep pulling up on the same fucking street where she at. Can't understand how the fuck this is happening. Like, we can't possibly be driving in circles going down all these different streets. Pulled up, and here she is again. The last time they pulled up, they was on the same street, but they didn't see her. It's like, okay, maybe we on a different street. So they get ready to drive on down the street, and on the hood of the fucking school bus, boom, this bitch land. Like she was in a tree some damn well. She lands, she grabs the fucking windshield wiper, she snatches that shit off and started hitting the fucking window like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Like, what the fuck, TayTay? Like, run this bitch over. Run her over, Nicole. Nicole steps on the gas, and you just see this bitch like, huh? Like in the front of the fucking school bus, she falls off, but the bus don't blue. Nothing. They don't even see the bitch in the rear view as they're pulling away. There's nobody laying on the fucking ground. They rolled all the way back to the fucking school. It took them 45 minutes to get out this damn subdivision and get back to the school area. They get to the school area. The people are calling them like, y'all need to bring the bus. Look, man, I'm so scared. I'm so fucking scared right now. Like, they were trying to like talk to each other about this shit. You know what? They're gonna take the bus back. They drive to the bus little depot to drop the bus off. They the last bus to show up. It's one dude in the front office that's just sitting there. He like, go ahead and take the school bus and clean it out and do whatever y'all need to do. So he buzzed them back. They go in now, they go on back. They talking about it on the bus while they clean up. Like, that's some creepy shit. I don't give a fuck how stuck that little girl is. Next time I'm putting her ass off at the school. Her parents gonna come get her. I'm not doing this shit. They clean up the bus and everything. And now it's like, like 6:30, 7 o'clock. Okay, let's go. So they got their stuff and they getting off the bus. And, Nicole turns around to make sure everything is off and everything. And her and TayTay is standing there. TayTay waiting on her to make sure everything's closed. She makes sure everything's closed, all the windows lit up and everything. So she comes off the bus and she's telling TayTay, well, girl, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. We'll figure this out. And while they are both standing there, both of them feel a hand grab their ankle. They both look down, and it's the bitch. She was like under the bus or some shit. The bitch, she's holding their ankle. They like, what the fuck? Both of them is like kicking in the face. Like, let me go, bitch, let me go. Let me go, let me go. And they take off running. Get the fuck on. Jumped in their cars, got the fuck on. The next day, they come to work. And when they walk in the office, everybody that walk past them is in stitches. Every time they walk past somebody, like, what the fuck is going on? Everybody got the giggles and shit. The hell is going on with everybody? And then, one of the coworkers walk up and say, damn, I ain't know you can run that fast. What the fuck are they talking about? So the supervisor's like, hey, come here. TayTay, y'all come here. So TayTay and Nicole is walking through the office and people are still giggling at their head like, what the hell is going on? They get to the office and the supervisor's like, I don't pay y'all to be track stars. And then he busts out laughing. And they like, what the fuck is going on? Like, boss, what's so fucking funny? And he like, oh, y'all didn't see it? Like, see what? He pulls up the fucking video footage from yesterday, from last night. And it shows them the whole bus completely. It shows them. It shows them on the bus, cleaning the bus off and everything. And then it shows TayTay come out and stand and wait on Nicole. Nicole, do everything she had to do. And then it shows them standing face to face talking to each other. And then they just freak the fuck out like, start kicking on the fucking bus. And they take off running so fast that the camera that is pointed at the bus from the back didn't even catch them. They were running so damn fast. Like, everybody in the job had saw this shit, and they were laughing hard as shit, and everybody, they were telling everybody, that shit ain't funny, man. Y'all don't know what we went through. Y'all don't know what the fuck was going on. They were looking at the video, looking down at their legs. They never seen nothing came from under the bus. On the video, nothing grabbed them. They just looked like they was kicking the fucking bus for no reason. Nothing. Everybody thought that shit was hilarious. They could not believe they had video, and shit went on the video. Whatever. Y'all think that shit funny. They goes to work. On the way to the school, they can hear over the radio. Hey man, who the lady is out here on the bus? It's a lady on one of these buses out here. What? They instantly look at each other. So it's a lady on the bus. What bus? So instantly Nicole pick up the walk through the thing and she like, what bus? What bus you talking about? And he like, it's a bus that's just, sitting in the back. Like, you can see a woman, like, it look like she pacing up and down the walkway of the fucking bus. TayTay and Nicole already knew what was up. They didn't even come back on the radio after he said that shit. They just went on about their fucking day. But from that day forward, there's a mysterious woman that shows up. They've called the police several times because this woman is walking around on the property. They catch her walking around on fucking property. People are reporting seeing her. Security guards have chased this woman through the fucking bus depot, y'all. Nothing. Security said he done chased this woman for so long, and every time it seemed like she been a corner, this bitch is gone. So they have been dealing with, I don't know if this goddamn angry ghost caught a lift under the bottom of the bus to that damn depot, but they have seen her ever since. Different bus drivers on different buses at different times. That bitch has even set off alarms, all kind of shit. People come out there, police come out there, security come out there, ain't nobody out there. So they are still dealing with this old creepy ass bus stalker bitch. Yeah, they still deal with her ass, but Trena is now being homeschooled. She no longer go to regular school. They homeschool her now. So ain't nobody had to take the Trena trip no more because she's being homeschooled. But yeah, they are still dealing with this old crazy ass ghost to this day. Everybody at the job, I mean, they thought that shit was funny, so people started showing up with their own fucking story, like, who is this bitch? And they go check the bus, and ain't nobody on the bus, but yet you've been watching on the camera for damn near 20 minutes. This bitch paced back and forth on the bus, and by the time you get out there and get on the bus, there's nobody there. The doors are locked. You had to unlock the door to get in the fucking bus. So how the fuck did she get out and lock the door? Yeah, so it's been going on for so long that the supervisor says she's a bus assistant. Says they ghost bus assistant. That she is there to keep the kids safe. I don't know how true that shit is. But if that helped them sleep at night to believe that shit, more power to you. Because I'd have quit. I wanted unemployment and I got the fuck out as soon as possible. But hey, it's to each his own. All right, you guys, that is your second story of the night. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie if you enjoyed the story, and meet me back here in 2 minutes for the last story of the night. Then I'm going to go ahead and give y'all Friday. Y'all can turn up. Nurse girl, turn up. Hey. So, yeah. Hey, Maya, you late. This is the third story I'm going to get ready to do. You're going to miss 2 stories. I guess you'll be a part of the replay game. Mm-hmm. Right, not the deserved employee of the year. Honey, because I'd have been through driving at that point. I'd have been done driving. I'd have been also done driving. I understand, Talent World. Thank you, love. I appreciate all your tips that you send. I understand you can't tip no more. I understand. Thank you. Thank you, love, for all your tips. I'll talk to the rest of your family. I wasn't talking about you or Momo. I was talking about the rest of your family. Or Nikia or, I wasn't talking about y'all. I wasn't talking about the people that done already tipped. I was talking about the rest of the family. All the motherfuckers that sit behind you. That's what I was talking about. Don't let them know I'm talking about them, though. I ain't flying through these stories, girl. You know I've been on live for 1 hour and 10 minutes. How's that flying through the story? Girl, y'all know y'all ready to turn up. I'm just taking up y'all time, trying to get it done. And then y'all can go turn up. Don't drink the brown, Get some white. That brown make you want to fight. Get you some white. So silly, that word. They are great. They are greatly appreciated, love. You so silly, though. My sister ate my Mexican pizza. Now I don't have anything to eat now. Goddamn. Tell her you hope it was good because she won't get now another one. Oh, Karmin, you can listen to me all day. I'm telling you, man. One of these, what on my birthday, we'll talk. Everybody get a chance to talk to me that shows up at my Zoom birthday party. You know, because I'm doing it on Zoom so everybody can talk and mingle and speak to each other and get to know the family. So we'll be able to talk more. Everybody get a chance to talk to Auntie personally for my birthday because it'll be a Zoom and then y'all can all talk. You hope I licked what? What you talking about, Tally Word? What you hope I licked, girl? Don't be saying stuff like that, girl. You can't say words like that with Uncle around. I can whisper that word, honey. He'll come flying through that goddamn door. Did you say lick? What you say, lick? Like, God damn. I said, bitch, get out. I'm sure, like, ta-da! You said lick? I thought I heard lick. Like, nigga, you like 3 rooms away from me. Nah, baby, I swear I heard. Did you say lick? I swear I heard lick. No, I said thick. I said that bitch is thick. That's what I said. I ain't said nothing about no lick. Tell you, but it's like saying your it's like saying your dog words. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say shit, your dog react to like treats, and your dog like, what? Somebody say fucking treats. That's how Uncle is. When you say anything along them lines, licks up, anything like that, that motherfucker come flying through the room, sliding on his socks on their floor. Did I hear lick? Did somebody say lick? Nope, I said dick. Shut up. My goddamn. Oh, you drinking Fireball? Okay, Devontae, now be calm. Don't beat nobody up tonight. All right, you guys, the last story of the night, the last of the Mohicans. So if you guys are ready for the last story of the night, give it them thumbs, give it them thumbs. And I see a lot of y'all are just sitting and chilling and ain't closed the door. Please get up and close the door. It is hot outside. I'm about to die. Like y'all are suffocating me by not closing the door. If you are new to my page, please subscribe, but also close the door. And when I say close the door, that means thumbs up the live. So please thumbs up the live. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, love. Thank you, Nurse Graham. Girl, you gave me one of the Dragon Balls. I take them. I take them. Now I'm just going down the list. You're so silly. Okay, Karmin, why not? Auntie, do 2 more stories for the 2 I missed. Girl, if you don't get your ass over to the replay game, man, then you gonna pop. Okay, me. Okay. Who is it? Toots. Yes, love bug.
Hi.
Hi. Gonna do my last story of the night. Ooh. All right. Now, TT that came from me and Tracy. y'all miss. What's going on to this?
Nothing's going to.
Taybaby in the building giggling. Okay, so the last story of the night has Taybaby, Rakisha, aka Pickel Rick, and my loving nephew Edyn. He gonna be shocked when he find out he hear the story. He gonna call me like, Auntie, you put me the story. So Taybaby, Pickel Rick, and Edyn. So yep, Taybaby's in the building. Let me see if I have any more cash apps before I stop the game. Okay. So moderators, there's no more cash app tips. So I guess the ones that y'all are seeing on there are the ones that y'all have. Because all I have is Livonia, Momo, and Tally World. That's all I got on cash app. So, and make sure you put stars by Momo and Tally World names. So they'll be the big tippers, and I can put them in 3 stories. Okay. All righty. So the last story of the night. I hope you guys enjoyed story time, and here we go. So, Taybaby, this is your story. Rakisha E, this is you guys' story. So, Rakisha's a single mom. And she works long hours on her shift. She normally has She normally has a babysitter for Edyn, but this particular night, her babysitter called out. She works at like an overnight diner type shit, so she decided she was gonna take Edyn to work with her. Now she calls an Uber to pick them up to take her to work. She waits, and when the Uber pulls up, she gets in, introduces herself. Hey, you my Uber? Yeah, I'm your Uber. My name's Taybaby. Your name? She's like, oh, I'm Rakisha. I'm the one that ordered. Like, oh, okay, well, hey, how you doing? Who little man is back there? She's like, oh, this is my son, Edyn. You know, he's going to work with me tonight. And he's like, I'm working with my mommy tonight. And thank you, Jasmine. Put Jasmine down, guys. He's like, I'm working with my mommy tonight. And she's like, oh, you are? And he was like, yeah, I'm going to have so much fun. So she's like driving, Taybaby's driving where they got to go. So, you know, they're talking on the way there and everything. And when they get ready to turn down the street where Rakisha's job is, they notice every street light is out. Like all the rest of the streets had lights. But this one street they got to go down is completely dark, like dank dark, like balsamic black down the stand. It's like an alley versus a fucking street. It's so dark. And Rakisha was like, I wonder what's going on. Why the lights are off over here but not off everywhere else? So, you know, Taybaby is like at the top of the street and she's like, I'm gonna put my brights on. Where your job at? And she's like, well, my job like at the end of the street. You drive down, it's on the left side of the street. So she put her brights on and she begins to ride down the street. She's not going too fast because she can't really see shit. So she's beginning to drive down the street. Edyn like, what's that? And Rakisha like, shh. Go on down a little bit further. And Edyn like, but mommy, what's that? Like he yanking on her clothes. Mommy, what's that? And she like, Edyn, shh. I'm trying to tell her how to get to the job. Be quiet. And, you know, Edyn flopped back in the seat and he put his arm up like that. And, you know, she's sitting there, she's still telling me just go down a little bit more, go on down a little bit more. And then Edyn like, stop! And Taybaby slams on the brakes like, what's wrong? What's going on? What's wrong? And he like, you almost hit that little girl. She looked back at Edyn. What little girl? Rakisha like, ain't no little girl outside. He like, she almost hit the little girl. What little girl, Edyn? What you talking about? It was a little girl. You didn't see the little girl, mama. And Rakisha like, don't worry about him, ma'am. Just go on down a little bit further. And, you know, you'll see my job. So they drive down a little bit further. She got her brights on. And all of a sudden, before they get to the job, they see, like, people crossing the street. Like, a line of fucking people crossing the street. So she stops and waits. And they're sitting there waiting on these people to cross the street. And it's like a fucking parade of people just crossing the street. They cross the street in front of the car, the back of the car. It's just like people are walking to the other side of the fucking street. And, you know, as they're walking, Edyn's like, there's a little girl, look. And they looking, but they don't see no damn little girl. Like, what little girl? And he like, she right there with the other little girl. And they looking and shit, but they don't see nobody. They looking for the little girl. They so focused on looking for this little girl, they ain't even notice the fucking people that's walking in front of the back of the car. When they took notice to what was going on, they noticed these folks ain't walking around in polo. They ain't walking around in couture. Like, what the fuck they get the knapsack here made a vest out of? Like, these ain't today's clothes. These ain't even last year fucking clothes. Like, these clothes are Little House on the Prairie-ish. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what the fuck? Is it a costume party or is it supposed to be like some type of parade or some shit? And they looking at all these people like walk by. Like you can't really see their face. All the women's hair is like on the side, so you can't really see their face. The men got these brim hats on that's pulled down over their head, like old ass hats, holes and shit on them. They got them all pulled down. They got bags, like potato sacks on their shoulders that they toting with them. It's like, how long is this fucking parade? Like, what the fuck? And Edyn like, mama, what's that? Look, mama, what's that? And he, you know, Rakisha's like, what? What are you talking about? What? And all of a sudden, these people that are crossing the street are now running across the street. Like, they're screaming. Babies are falling. You know, they're like tramping each other. They're trying to get across the street so fast. And, you know, Taybaby's looking out the window like, what the fuck are they running from? Rakisha's looking, I don't see shit. What are they running from? And Edyn instead of saying, mama, what's that? What's that? And she like, what the fuck are you talking about, Edyn? And he like, what's that? And she turns and she looks and she sees a horned figure. Not like little bitty horns, like fucking Rudolph the Rain-Nose, like big fucking horns on this thing's head. Eyes are red and it's pointing. And all of these people are running from this shit to the other side of the street. So Rakisha's like, what the fuck is that? And Taybaby leans over and she like, dude, that's some bullshit. That's what that is. I gotta go. Whoa, whoa. She started hitting the horn. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And the people are running, but I mean, it's not like they can run any faster. So she like, look, and they look over, and now this shit is like coming down the hill towards where the people are running, like basically towards the fucking car. And Edyn's like, Mama, get it, mama, it's coming. And she like, man, can you just go? And Taybaby is like stuck, like, is this shit coming to us? She's looking at it like, is this shit coming to us? And it's coming faster. Like every time this shit takes a step, it sounds like thunder outside. Like, wow, loud as shit. And Edyn is just like holding his ears and he's screaming like, Mama, please, Mama, tell it to stop. And he crying. And Rakisha slapping on Taybaby like, drive, ma'am, please drive. And it's like, Taybaby snaps out and she throws the car and drives and she takes off. But it's like, oh shit, these people are crossing the street. So she gets ready to like slam on the brakes. And when she slams on the brakes, she's in the middle of these people crossing the street. And they are running through the fucking car, through the front of the fucking car. Like they are watching these motherfuckers run through the car. Like, how the fuck is that possible? Like, how the fuck is that possible? And Edyn is losing his mind. He's screaming, eyes closed. Stop, Mama, tell him to stop. And Taybaby's like, she's like, just go. So Taybaby pulls off. When Taybaby gets through all this shit, every light in the fucking street turns on. Every light, like all of a sudden just turns on. Every street light turns on. Everything. And they are like, what the fuck? They look back and they don't see the figure no more. They don't see the people running no more. Like, the fuck is going on? Taybaby shook. Taybaby like, what the fuck is going on? Rakisha's like, what the hell just happened? Like, what the fuck just happened? Where your job at, ma'am? I need to drop y'all out. Where your job at? She like, right there. They drive on down the street. They get to the diner. She lets Rakisha and Edyn out. And Rakisha was like, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? And she was like, I'm just a little shaken up. So Rakisha was like, come in. I'll get you something to drink. I get you some water, something to calm you down. Like, you don't need to be driving. You scared. Your hands shaking. You might have an accident. Come on in. So she turns the car off and she gets out and she comes in with Rakisha now. And Rakisha comes in, her boss man is like standing behind the counter talking to some dude. And she's like, what the hell? Was it a blackout over here? And the boss man is like, when? She like, just a second ago, like it was dark as hell on the street. And the boss man like, no, it wasn't. She like, yes, it was. It was just dark as hell. The whole street was dark, even in here. The customer looks over at Rakisha, looks back at the boss man. Boss man like, ain't no lights been out of here. What are you talking about? It ain't been no blackout. Taybaby like, we just came down the street and it was dark as shit. Like I could barely see. It was so dark. And the boss man just looked at her ass. And then the customer looked at the boss man and he was like, it seems like it's about time. I gotta go. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. And he was like, all right, well, I'll see you later, Charles. And the man looks at Rakisha. He looks at Taybaby. Look down at Edyn. He go on out the door. So Rakisha look at her boss man. She like, the fuck he talking about? It's about time. What the hell is all this about? And he like, Rakisha, go have a seat. Go have a seat in the booth. And she looking at his ass like, what the fuck is going on? Thank you, Chay. She like, what the fuck is going on? Taybaby like, what should I do? And she like, sit down. Don't you want to know what the fuck just happened? Taybaby like, not really. I just want to go. Like, let's just sit down, please. So Taybaby sit down. The boss man come out the back with 3 cups of water, sit it down on the table. He's like, here you go. And he's like, are you okay? She like, yeah. He like, so what happened? She was like, we come to work. This young lady was driving. We turned down. We got ready to turn down the street. The whole street was black. Like from the top to bottom, the whole street was black. Every building, every business, black, completely dark. And he was like, that was all you seen? And she was like, no, and we seen some fucking people running across the street, babies, women, men, looking like Little House on the Prairie type motherfuckers. And then we looked over and there was some big black horn shadow figure shit they was running from with red eyes, and that shit was finna attack us, but we just drove off, and then all of a sudden the fucking lights was on. And the boss man said that. He looked at her. He looked at Taybaby. He looked at E. He said, Eden, you know what just happened wasn't real, right? You know, it's nothing to be scared of because it wasn't real, right? Eden looked kind of skeptical about that shit. Like, but I saw it. Man was like, it's just, you didn't, it was a daydream. I was daydreaming, Eden. It's nothing to be scared of. Matter of fact, he reached in his pocket. Here, take this change right here. Go get you some bubble gum and play some music on the jukebox. Eden was like, thank you. He gave him change. He ran off. He told Rikisha, he said, you sure that's all you seen? Rikisha was like, yeah. He was like, I want to tell you a little story. She was like, okay, what the fuck? He was like, when I first bought this diner, he said I was a young man. I was in my early 20s. I was thriving. He said the shop was thriving. You know, a lot of people lived in town. So the diner was taking off, business all the time. He said, and, I would always shut down, the diner at night and go home. He said, well, one night I was in here finna shut down. He said, it was a homeless man sitting in this booth, same booth we sitting in. He said, when I got ready, told the homeless man, you got to leave because I'm finna get ready to shut down. He said, a homeless man told me, you might want to wait. He said he didn't understand what the homeless man was talking about. So he asked the homeless man, what you mean I might want to wait? He said, the homeless man told him, you might want to wait till death pass. The fuck? The hell is you talking about? He said when he asked the homeless man what he meant by that, the homeless man just got up, he looked at him. He said, if you leave right now, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But I suggest you don't leave. So he walks on out. Now the boss man is feeling like, is this motherfucker trying to set me up to have me robbed? He want me to be in here? Like, he didn't understand, what the homeless man was talking about. So he's like, fuck that. He locked up the shop. He felt like it was some bullshit in the game. So he locks up the shop. He gets in his car to get ready to go home. He said, time he get in the car and crank it up. He said, every light on the street went out. Every light. He said, shocked him. It was crazy. He said, because stores that lights stay on all night long were even out. He said, street lights were out. Even the traffic lights was out. He said, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. I thought it was a blackout, just like you came in here and see. He said, I thought it was a blackout. So I got out my car and, I opened up the shop and I went back into the shop to see if the lights and stuff was working in the shop. He said, he grabbed a flashlight. He went to the back, flipped the lights on. The lights weren't working. He said, when he came back to the front to go back to his car, he just seen like a herd of people like rushing across the street. And they was running from the side of his building. He was like, they was coming from every fucking where. And he didn't understand what the fuck was going on. So, of course, he runs outside. He locks the shop. And he runs outside. He trying to stop these people like, hey, what's going on? But they running right past him like they don't even fucking see him. Hey, what's going on? And everybody just kept running. He said he went over to his car and, he got in the car. And he was going to just leave and go home because it's a blackout. He was waiting on the people to pass his car. He was just sitting there. He said, and all of a sudden he heard like somebody tried to get in the car on the passenger side. Like squish, squish, squish. Back in the day they had them call, you had to stick your thumb in, push your little button in and open up the door and shit. He said it sounded like somebody was like pushing on that button trying to open up the car. He said when he looked over, he seen a black horned figure with red eyes peeking into the car at him. He said when he saw that shit, he just took off. He just pulled the fuck off as fast as he could. And, he left. He said it took him 2 days to come back to the shop. He said when he came back to the shop, the same homeless man was sitting in front of the shop waiting on him to get there. He said when he got out the car, the homeless man said, where you been? I've been waiting on you. Where you been? I was waiting yesterday and you wasn't here. And he said, come on this side of the shop. Let me talk to you. He opened up the shop and he let the homeless man in. He sat down. He asked the homeless man, what you meant by what you said the other night? And he was like, what? He was like, about death and all that. He was like, oh yeah, you must have went out You must have went out and I told you not to, huh? He was like, I don't know what I saw. I can't be sure. I think I could have been going crazy. I don't know. And homie looked at him. He was like, nah, you weren't going crazy. He was like, so what the hell is that? He was like, that's death. The fuck do you mean? He like, exactly what I said. That's death. He said, every night on this street, he said, back in the day, this street wasn't even a street. It wasn't buildings. It wasn't none of that shit. He said all this shit was cleared out land. All of it was cleared out land. He said, and people were building their houses like little log houses, like little communities on this land. Now, there was a community on this land that probably consisted of like maybe 30 or 40 people most. You know what I'm saying? And these people were living on this land and, everything was fine. They was sharing everything, so nobody went hungry. Everything was cool. He says that don't nobody know what happened, but all of those, like the community was set on fire. The entire community was set on fire. It was such a big blaze that fire departments from 3 different counties had to come out and help fight the fire that was going on in this community. When they put the fire out, everybody in the community was dead. Like they died in their houses, still in the bed. Like they had no idea a fire was going on. Like half the body they found were still in the bed, the other half like halfway, out of the house, trying to get out of the house, probably couldn't get out of the house and, stayed on the floor or whatever. But the entire community was wiped out in like a night. And they don't know what started the fire, what caused the fire, nothing. They just continued on with life. And then, time speeds up and now you have streets and buildings and all this shit. And the homeless man says, every night, not every Thursday, every blue moon, every fucking night between 2:45 and like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning or something like that. He says he's always noticed when he wakes up, I guess he sleeps like on the bridge or something, but he said when he wakes up, he always noticed these like little house on the prairie type people are like standing over him, watching him. He said it used to scare him at first, but then he realized they were just spirits, you know what I'm saying? He just looks at them and he turns over and go on back to sleep. And eventually when he wake up, they're not there no more. But he was like, that's death passing. He was like, you're not supposed to be out when that shit happened because death is chasing these people. And if death gets his hands on you, then tomorrow night your ass can be a part of the herd, running with these folks, running to save your soul. And he looked at the homeless man. He was like, are you serious? He said, yeah. He said, I don't know what it is, but it's like a doorway opens at this time of night and all this shit happens. And just as quick as it starts, it stops. He like, there have been people to say they saw it, but a lot of people don't believe it. They think it's just a fucking rumor. Like kids have tried to be out here at certain times of night trying to catch it, but nobody's able to catch it. He was like, I'm the only one that knows the time of this shit because it happens so often and I sleep outside. So I know when it happened. And the boss man was like, he was floored by that shit. He was like, and you are serious as hell. No. Homeless dude was like, yeah. He was like, so from now on, when you get ready to leave, if it's around that time, I suggest you stay until the street lights come back on. Because the street lights always go off when death comes. And the boss man looked at him. So he told Rikisha that same story. And Taybaby. And then both of them motherfuckers sitting there with their mouth open like, so you saw that shit? He was like, yeah, I saw it before. So we not crazy. No, you're not crazy. Taybaby said, so what time this shit go on? Because I need to be gone before this shit happen again. And the dude looked at her and started laughing. He said, it didn't already happen for the night. You done already dealt with it for the night. He was like, but just be careful. Whenever you have a fair, they got to come over this way and it's late like that. I suggest you turn that fare down and tell them no. He was like, because y'all was lucky to even get out the situation when you did. He was like, but next time you have a fare and they say they got to come over this way around that time of night, turn down the ride. He said, like I know, turn down the ride. Let somebody else take her ass. Turn down the ride because you don't want to be caught out at night with this shit running the streets. So they call it death passing. Your ass ain't supposed to be out at them times of night or definitely catch your ass in the passing. And you can pretty much sure your ass gonna be one of the sheets being herded and running from this motherfucker for the rest of your, well, I ain't gonna say life, for the rest of your death, you'll be running from this big horn, red-eyed motherfucker for the rest. If you ain't fast, I suggest you stay your ass off and over there. So, Taybaby jumps in the car. She was like, I appreciate you. Let me know what the deal is. I'll never come back over here again. I don't give a fuck if it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I ain't taking no more fares over on the street. And she was serious as shit. And she, dropped Rakisha and Edyn off and she left. She gets, she called when she get done doing all her fares and everything. She clocks out, go home. She got another little homegirl that do Uber too. So this girl was like, I guess clocking in because she was up at this time when Taybaby got off. And Taybaby called her. She like, you won't believe what the fuck happened to me tonight. And her homegirl like, what? And she told her everything. And she was like, I ain't never going over on. And before she could say the name of the street, her homegirl said the name of the street. And she like, how the fuck you know? She like, girl, everybody that drive know that street, man. Like, everybody that drive for Uber know that street. Don't nobody go over there. And she like, why the fuck do nobody tell me that? Like, everybody know that fucking street. Like, everybody done had some old weird ass encounter over on that street. Don't nobody go over there. Like, you took somebody over there. She was like, girl, I took that lady over there, and all this shit started happening. Her homegirl like, hell no, don't nobody take nobody over there. She like, the job tell us to drop people off where they got to fucking go, but it's an unspoken rule between the drivers. We don't go on that fucking street. We don't go over there at nighttime, period. She was like, so I suggest you stay the fuck off and over there too. Like, let them motherfuckers call a lift and take their ass over there. Don't take your ass over there at that time night no more. You don't never know what'll happen. And it just blew Taybaby mind. Like, everybody in the fucking job knew this crazy shit happening. Nobody felt the need to inform me. No, they didn't. So nobody from Uber drive over there. Lyft probably does, but nobody from Uber driving that area at all. Taybaby was done with that shit. She was shocked, couldn't believe that shit. Told everybody about that shit. And every time she told somebody the story, people were like, you ain't know that? You ain't know death crossing at that time? Like, everybody, it was like everybody knew this shit, and she just didn't get the fucking memo. Like, how the hell y'all keep me isolated from this incident? She never went over there to the street no more. Not even in the daytime. She ain't go over there no more. Nobody for Uber go over there. They might tell you they going over there, but they're not going over there. If your ass got to go over there, they will drop your ass off down the street and tell you got to walk. They don't go over there no more. So that's a big hell no. Like, we're not doing that. It's actually in Decatur, and that's as much as I'm gonna give y'all on this. In Decatur, but yeah, I don't need nobody going over there losing their fucking self or getting caught. So yeah, but the place, the street is in Decatur, and the diner is in Decatur. So yeah, but everybody stay the fuck off from over there, and they keep that. Yes, in Georgia, we got all the creepy shit. That girl, they didn't make the song "Devil Came Down to Georgia" for nothing, honey. Please believe all the shit that goes on in Georgia. Yeah, the devil came down to Georgia. Please believe it. Thank you guys so much for joining. I know your ass was finna start Googling. Shay, look, I don't need you pulling those silly ass moves now. I don't need you going to check, verify, because your ass might not come back. And I don't want to be responsible for that. So you need to just let it go. Just get your ass in the bed, kiss the babies, Yeah. So, thank you guys for joining me for Storytime. Hey, we got through this Friday. We turned up. We had a good time. Hey, I spent my time with my family, all that good shit. Thank y'all so much for joining me for Storytime. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you to my 2 biggest tippers. Much love, ladies. Thank you so much. You guys only got 6 days to get your auntie her gift, or you will be dead in every story from this day forward. I promise you, boo-boo, your ass will die in every story. You'll be a ghost, a memory, a figment of someone's imagination. You will not survive another story time if your auntie don't get something for her birthday. So, go to the community page, check the Amazon wish list, get your auntie something. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me for Storytime. Y'all make my motherfucking day, man. I'll be looking so forward to seeing y'all and spending time with y'all, man. But, like I said, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me for Storytime. Thank you, Karmin. I hope you guys loved all the stories. And y'all know my motto, stay safe, social distance, and don't slap the sleeves and knees off a bitch unless she earns it. Mwah. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And if they do, call the exterminator man because they ain't have shit to do with that. Love y'all. Mwah.